Hello YouTube family, welcome home. Today is week 3 of my weight loss journey update. I just want to check in with you guys and let you know everything that's going on. First of all, I want to apologize to you for only putting up 2 videos last week. It was a really tough week for me. I had a major flare with my fibromyalgia, and I don't, a lot of you know what I'm talking about when I say this, but the fatigue, the absolute exhaustion that comes with fibromyalgia is unbelievable. It's like nothing I've ever experienced before. So to just do the basic things in a day is about all you get done when you have a flare. And I was going through a really bad flare, and I am still kind of not feeling my best, but I want to try and get more videos up for you guys this week, because that's not me. I want to be here doing more videos for you guys, not just a couple a week, because I know that you guys deserve more than that. So I'm going to be trying to film a few today, because I do feel a little bit better today, and then I'll be putting them up through the week. So that's why you will see me in the same clothes, same hair, same makeup in a couple of these videos, but I hope you forgive me for that, because it is really tough to get up every single day when you're having a flare and you don't feel well and you're having pain, and it's hard to get up every single day, get all makeuped up, and then, go ahead and do a video. So enough of that. I did want to tell you a little bit about how the week is going as far as my health program and my weight loss program. I have been able to walk every single day. That is something that I have told myself. It doesn't matter how bad I feel. It doesn't matter if I'm totally exhausted. I'm going to do something where I get up, get out, put my shoes on, get out of the house and go do something. And it really has helped me a lot, kind of set the tone for the day. And I know that so many of us kind of put that off, and we don't do that as much as we should. So I just want to encourage you all to, if you can, do what little bit you can. If it's only, cleaning your home a little bit, if it's only playing with your animals, playing with your children, whatever it is, just a little bit every day. The other thing is get up, make your bed, get dressed, and at least wash your face for the day, take a shower, whatever you need to do. And the reason that I say that is because doing something for yourself every day is more empowering than you can imagine. And if we just kind of lay in our beds every day and we just lay there and think, I don't feel good, I feel bad, I can't do anything, it's a really vicious cycle that we get into, because the less we do, the less we feel like doing, but the more we do, the more we feel like doing also. I just want to encourage you to take those first small steps. I know that for me, it has been a huge difference in my day, in the way I feel. And even for me, like I said, I've been having a flare this past week. There was one day that I didn't go out, not because of my flare, but because it was pouring rain here. And I really felt that throughout the day. I tried to make up for it with, doing some cleaning, vacuuming, that kind of thing. But still, I really felt that. It kind of just, for me, it sets a really positive note for the day. So I wanted to talk about that, but I also want to address one specific issue that I think is really important to all of us that are women that are trying to lose weight 30 and beyond, especially as you get closer to menopause, especially as you get into your 40s. This is what happens to us. When we're in our 20s, 30s, and we want to lose weight, we decide on a program, we start losing weight like this. And I have done that my whole life. I have, decided, okay, this is it, I'm going to do this, and the weight just drops off, and I don't have any problem with that. And I don't know, because I haven't weighed, so I don't know 100% here, but I know that I'm not going to be dropping weight as quickly. And that is kind of setting me up for disappointment in my own head as far as comparing myself to what I used to be. Or in one case, I specifically sat down and I got, how when you get on YouTube and you're looking through stuff and you see a video and you're like, oh, I'm gonna click on that. And you see another one and it catches your eye and you click on that. So that's what I did the other day, and it was all about losing 100 pounds. All these women that had lost 100 pounds. about 90% of those women or more were in their 20s or early 30s, and they had dropped it in 6 months, a year, whatever. And I'm hoping that I can get this weight off in a year and get to my healthy self in a year, but realistically, I don't know if I can do that. Now, what I need to realize is all the other benefits that are aside from that. And that's actually what I finally did, was I sat down with my journal and I listed what the benefits are for me right now, what I'm feeling right now, as opposed to what I was feeling 3 weeks ago when I started this program. And I just listed the positives. You know, I have more energy, I have less pain, my mood is better, my ability to go out and buy groceries and not be in a cart when I'm walking is gone. You know, so I just feel like we lose sight of what we're doing when the weight doesn't come off for us. And you guys know that I'm not weighing every week. So next week will be the first time that I do weigh, because it will be a full 4 weeks. But I just think that we set ourselves up for so much disappointment, and we're so hard on ourselves, and we need to give ourselves some love. We need to say, my goodness, you're doing so good. You haven't eaten garbage for 3 weeks, for 21 days of your life. You haven't eaten trash. That's huge for me. So I just feel like we need to give ourselves those pats on the back and be kind to ourselves, and remember that this is, if you want it to be about health, which is what I do so much. I talk about losing the weight and how important it is to me, but for me, the health is beyond all of that for me at this point. I have to make it beyond the weight loss. It has to be about a healthy person, because I was just in such a bad place emotionally, physically, you know, debilitating pain. And I've talked to you all, so many of you have commented to me and told me about you're going through the same thing. And so for me, it had to be about my best health and where I can get and where I can be. And I had a bad day on Saturday. I kind of broke down, and you know, my husband and I, we were out doing grocery shopping and that kind of stuff. And you know, I just got exhausted, and not recognizing that I was in this really bad fibromyalgia flare. I just thought, you know, what's the use? You know, and that little thought in my brain took hold, and I ended up crying for a couple hours, until finally I just thought, you know, okay, there's got to be a more positive way to look at this. And I did lay down for a while, and I took a nap, and I felt better when I got up, and I thought, okay, this is really what it's about. It's about feeding my body for optimum health. And the weight is just secondary, and it will come, it will happen. I'm more active, I'm not eating garbage, I'm eating a better diet. I eat so many more fruits and vegetables and proteins and really good fats, and I know that those are the builders for good health, and so I'm going to be okay. So I'm really excited about getting my mind back on track again after having a week of just being a little bit down. But I wanted to share that with you. You know, unrealistic expectations of ourselves can really be the bad part. It can really be sabotaging, I guess is the word I'm looking for. We can self-sabotage, and we don't want to do that. We want to remember that, you know, we're not 20 anymore. I don't want to be 20 anymore. I'd like to have that body back, but I don't want to be 20 anymore. I know so much more about myself. I'm so much happier with the person I am today than I was then, and I wouldn't give up this time in my life for anything. I have grown children. I have a lot to look forward to. And so celebrate where you are in your life. If you are in your 20s and you're just getting married, starting a family, whatever you're doing, celebrate that. Enjoy the moment. If you're in your 30s and you're a working mom and you're juggling kids and work and all those things, take a few minutes for yourself every day and celebrate you, that you are an accomplished woman, that you are doing all those things. If you're in your 40s, Celebrate the fact that you have learned so much through your life. Your children may or may not be growing. My kids, I'm 48, and my kids are all grown and they're all great people. I love them so much. And I can now take a breath and they can do things on their own. And I have time for myself. If you're in your 50s, you're hitting menopause, oh my goodness, I understand that. My sisters have been through that. I know that I'm premenopausal, but celebrate where you are. I don't care if you're 60, 70, 80. My mother's 80 and she's gorgeous and she doesn't see herself as that. We need to celebrate where we are. Celebrate ourselves as women. Be happy with who we are. And if you're not happy with who you are, you're the only one that can change that. So it's all about attitude and how we look at everything. And we just need to remember that we need to be our own best friend. We need to be kind, loving, and caring to ourselves. So that's my little soapbox for today. I just wanted to make sure I told you guys that. I have a song that I'm going to put up for you this week. It's an oldie and it's kind of corny, but I was listening to it and I was like, yeah, this is a good one. Some of you will remember what I'm talking about when you see the song. The little recipe that I'm going to give you this week is for a smoothie that I drink on mornings when I'm in a really big rush. And it's really yummy. It's very, very easy and it's extremely healthy for you. So it can't get better than that. Okay, I think that's everything for the week. I get windy, I know I do, and I go on and my videos end up being way too long. So I'm gonna cut it off right there and I'm gonna tell you all how much I love you and I appreciate you. Give me some feedback on how that week's going, ladies. I want to know everything about how you're doing, how things are going for you. And I'm going to have more videos up this week, I promise. So I love you all so much and I will see you in my very next video. Bye guys.